Пролагало что-то.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Так,
Good point of entry.
блять. Опа. Надо камеру заметить.
The entire floor is under surveillance. You'll be detected as soon as you enter.
No time for subtlety.
Так, это посетители. Что это? Изображение розы. Предмет искусства.
That's
Office.
the heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing
О,
the
вот так вот
doorbell.
надо просто.
4 armed guards.
Вот так надо скипать. Все это, все это, все.
Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Так, ладно, что еще?
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
Так. Можем связать. На чем можем связать? Ширмой? А, мы составляем план атаки. Понятно. О, можно его об ступеньки ебануть. Либо об колонну. А в ступеньке будет долго.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
Да, вроде. Погнали.
Going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Согласен. Найс. Ну, вроде. Ну, вроде все нормас. Найс. Хорошо. Давай, погнали, блядь. Давай по своим ебашь, правильно. Найс. Так, у меня ульта, блядь, заряжена. Найс. Куда ты стреляешь? Хорош.
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Ебать.
Explosives armed.
Так, вот для этого я ульту и заряжал, наверное. Хорошо. На, бля, в руку нахуй.
You've lost, Falcone.
I could go a few more rounds.
Бля, я его шо, убью нахуй?
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free, but...
Не будем бросать.
Oh, wait. Christ almighty.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You wanna save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Чего, блядь?
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
Неожиданный поворотик. Завершить 5-ю главу.
fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view.
Ну я там мог его, я мог его вообще сбросить, наверное, но я не стал.
Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation
Может, я все
called into
испортил
question,
своим
we no longer
своими
have
выборами,
such assurances.
ну своим выбором.
And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be
А,
just
я
as
не стал
crooked
руку
as his
подавать.
parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who
А это перевести не могли, блядь, да?
can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Вот это он наехал. Первый эпизод пройден. Так, значит, у меня просто проблемы с микрофоном просто были и все. У меня звук игры был, а звук микрофона нет. Ну сейчас вроде все есть. Ладно, сейчас я быстро перепройду. Вчера у меня ушло, чтобы перепройти второй эпизод 1,5 часа, но... Я просто буду выбирать выбор такой же, как и вчера. Думаю, может быть, побыстрее будет. Это просто не особо так много времени есть еще. Так, да, перед историей, что такое?
Bye, Bat.
This is Selena.
Желательно за час 20 где-то второй эпизод пройти. Хотя навряд ли.
Falcone's calling card. The chemicals.
Короче, каждый эпизод, блядь, по 1,5 часа идет. Я не помню, первый эпизод вроде... Сколько там глав было? 5 или 6 тоже? Кажется 6, там, кажется, все главы по 6. Ой, 6 эпизодов по 6 глав. Все, погнали. Погнали. Перепроходим. Что-то повлияет на сюжет. Что такое, блин? Я буду просто выбор А, сейчас мы тут стоим, блядь. Потому что я это вчера проходил.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Хорошо, что эти эпизоды можно перепроходить.
I thought I
Right.
might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this.
Алло, суп есть.
I know you come
В этот
here for
раз.
solitude, Bruce.
Чё я вчера не проверил?
More allegations about his
Вроде
ties
как
to the
обычно
underworld.
стримил.
This
Нормально.
isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Так, а...
Tell me all of this is a lie.
Так, я
I
первого
wish
выбирал.
I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're
Я уже забыл,
hardly
что я
the
выбирал.
norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Кажется, я вот это выберу.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for
Надеюсь, я
you.
успею пройти эпизод.
I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Так.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail, just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave, just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. No, Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Невозможно стрелять.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Так. Так, ну первая глава закончена. Типа, мне должна была ачивка прийти, но я ее уже получил.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry.
Где у меня было или в
What
игре?
information?
Звук такой.
Well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Эпизод 2. Дети Архема.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do
Чуть
with
поменяем.
his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old
А,
killer.
цвет такой же.
Killings. And
Я,
they were
я просто в тот раз первый выбрал.
You and me.
Он так же сам
We're
ответил.
practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
Блять,
There it is.
я второй тогда выбрал, я случайно первый.
Now
А,
I'll
ладно.
get you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me. We ran
А,
this city.
ответ все равно
Still
такой же.
do.
Ничего не поменялось.
God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
М,
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
Hey, why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. but I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham, least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
Угу.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Хорошо. Первый раз я не успел. Теперь я готов.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Полиция Готэма 10:22.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Так.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
Заебали машины за окном.
Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to. no matter what.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Это вот друг детства.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Так.